Hey guys, I'm Michael Allen for TravelCostaRicaNow.com, and we're down in Estoril Este, man, more specifically Sunset Del Mar Resort. Man, we're almost done the relocation retreat, so we're talking to people and see what they think, and they're allowed to say whatever they want. We're going to be talking to Brenda. I don't know what she's going to say. Did she like it? Does she recommend it? I don't know. She might not. Anyway, guys, before we get to her, if Costa Rica is on your radar, thinking you might want to live here, but you're not quite sure, this 6-day relocation retreat might be for you. There's no blowing smoke. It's the good, the bad, the ugly of living in Costa Rica. And I think, we'll ask Brenda this, but I think at the end you will kind of know, or you should know, if Costa Rica is right for you or it's honey, we're going to Portugal. All the information of this retreat, link in the description below. I would love to hang out with you. It's my most favorite thing to do. Chill in the pool, answer questions. To me, that's super fun. But let's talk to Brenda. Brenda, thanks so much for talking to us.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Brenda, where are you from?
I am from Conyers, Georgia, by way of Atlanta. It's right outside of Atlanta.
Okay, so forget the retreat for a minute. How did Costa Rica even get in your ether?
Well,
on your radar?
Came and visited in February of this year and met beautiful people. So,
but as a tourist?
As a tourist.
Okay.
Just as a tourist. And I knew when I came then that I wanted to come back. So I came in the dry season. I wanted to see what it was like in the rainy season. So when I was introduced to the relocation retreat, and it was during this time, which is the rainy season, it was perfect.
Now, are you deep in considering making a move, or was it just something you just wanted to check out? Had you been kind of prior, let's say 6 months ago, thinking, I think I want to change the, trajectory of my life and maybe live in another country? Or where are you at on all that?
Well, after, and hopefully I'm not going ahead, but after just listening in at the presenters, and then my first experience when I came over in February, which I thought about coming over, I would like to be able to come for a few months out of the year. I don't want to have to come and find an Airbnb. I don't want to have to come and do a rental. I want to be able to come and have my things already here when I come.
Ah, nice.
So to get a rental here, or to be able to buy property here and then rent it out during the rest of the time that I'm not here, or if I have family or friends that want to come over, guess what? They already got a place.
Very doable. Now, the places, I don't know where you've been, but have you had any favorite locations you like the Central Valley by San Jose? Are you a beach person? Do you like more in the jungle or something, or what places have you liked or disliked?
I am by far a beach person.
Are you? Okay.
Yes.
It's gonna be hot. I don't know if she knows how hot it's gonna be.
I was here in the dry season. I was here. Where were you? I was in Tamarino.
Okay, so you're up in Guanacaste. Okay, if you were there during the dry season, you know what hot feels like.
Absolutely.
You know what hot feels like.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the retreat for a minute. So first of all, me personally, I love having it here. I think this resort is really nice. It's right next to the beach. It's private. If you go out on the beach, you're lucky if you see 4 people. You can walk. It's not all crowded. I like that, but it doesn't mean you do. What do you think about the location of the retreat?
Well, as I stand here and I talk to you, if I just look out in front of me, all I see is ocean and trees.
I know.
I see a few palms, but beyond the palms, all I see is ocean. All I hear is waves. You know, I don't hear anything. I'm loving it.
It's funny. I said this in the other video, but somebody asked me the other day, emailed me, or I can't remember where, but they go, why do you have the relocation retreat always in the same place? And I'm like, you want to have it in San Jose? No. So I don't know. And actually, it's more involved. That answer is more involved. It's logistics. It's where it's at, the privacy of it. So there's a lot of other things. But to me, we've got a great place. Why do we want to move it? So what do you think? Well, how did you like the octopus?
I did not try the octopus.
Okay, see, I'm asking the octopus question.
I heard about it. So I'll tell you, the only way I've ever had octopus is fried. So I had the calamari. Yeah. And I would have to have it as soon as it comes out.
It's funny. They've really upped their game in the food, but a little bit they've gone maybe a little too far. I like the octopus only because I've been here a long time. I've tried it many times, but I can definitely see why octopus would be a turnoff. But in general, I think the food's really good. What do you think about the food overall, except for the octopus and the fisheye staring at you?
Right. Well, I didn't see the eyes staring back at me, but I did try the mahi mahi. I tried the tuna. The food was okay. I expected a little bit different.
Uh-oh. We're editing that out. She doesn't get to say anything she wants.
No, yes, I do, because I'm here in Costa Rica.
No, that's good. To me, the constructive feedback is good.
Right.
You know,
but what it was is I was expecting more seafood. I am a seafood connoisseur.
Oh, really?
I am. So I was looking for shrimp. I was looking for crablets.
Well, we had the shrimp.
We had the shrimp.
We had the whole shrimp. A lot of people aren't used to the
right. Oh no, I was good with it. I was good with the shrimp. Right. I was looking for some lobster tails, some snapper, some.
Okay, the lobster tails are a little bougie. I don't know why she said that. Lobster tails.
You asked me.
We're gonna start charging more. We're gonna bring them lobster tails. So as far as information, do you feel like you have enough information? Do you feel like, did you go, man, what was that? Or do you feel like you got enough info from the various speakers that you feel pretty comfortable? Like if you were to make a move here or not, that you would be pretty comfortable and confident of moving around the country?
I definitely feel like I would be comfortable enough to come here and to relocate and purchase rental.
Mm-hmm.
However, I don't feel confident enough that I could come and do that by myself.
So well, that's scary regardless.
Right.
Really.
But from the presenters, there were a couple of the presenters that by far just won me over. And while we were right there in the session, I literally started texting some of my clients and my friends back home. And because I started hearing where there was other opportunity that other people could come that I know, and that they could benefit by relocating, at least partially, you know.
Yeah, let's tell everybody what you do. You work with veterans. I thought it was a fascinating story. I talked to Brenda a little bit at dinner a couple times, and she works with a lot of veterans from all over. And she thinks that some people could benefit from being here. Not everybody, but some. It might be a great fit. And hopefully that can work out. We can, maybe we work together in a way at some point. But so pretty good information. Would you recommend it?
Recommend
a relocation retreat?
Most definitely. I would.
I was getting worried there, man. After she didn't like the tuna, I thought.
No. I did like the tuna.
I thought we were in trouble.
I like the tuna. I like the mahi mahi. I would have loved lobster tail. Yeah, I would have loved the crab leg.
I just got back from Maine, and I had lobster tail and scallops.
Right. Oh, and scallops, absolutely.
I don't know if they have scallops here. Really, I've never seen them. I don't know if it's a regional place somewhere else. I don't know, and I love scallops. Are my favorite. Wrapped in bacon.
Absolutely.
We're getting off track, guys. Brenda's getting me off track.
I'm hungry now.
All right, so you'd recommend it. Now, do you have a plan, or is this just totally okay? I have this info, and this might be 5 years. It may not ever happen. I'm comfortable with either one. Or where are you on the spectrum of making some sort of move or not?
Well, let me say this. Because I work with veterans from all over the world, my target audience honestly would be veterans. And so as I spoke with, a couple of veterans, there's two in particular that are pretty much ready to push go within the next few months.
Mm-hmm. So
I think that what would make it more definitive for me is to stay in contact with you all, because this is a lot. This is all of those presenters coming in. So we'll say maybe like 7-8 presenters, and you're talking about one person receiving all of that information. So you know what I mean? So you're talking about like a 7-to-1 ratio. Yep. That's a lot of information to take in, but it was all valuable. It was all valuable.
Right. And it's kind of, you got to digest it.
Right.
You got to kind of go back and wait, what was that about? So now I'm getting off track myself. Can you do what you do with veterans anywhere in the world, or do you have to be in a specific place?
You got internet?
So you can do it.
I can do it.
See, isn't that great?
It is.
Isn't that great? That's so cool. So you'd recommend it? No, wait, let's go back. So do you have a timeline, or you don't have a timeline? Because it's not, you don't have to,
Well, so here's the thing. Connecting with you, connecting with Richard, connecting with, some of the other presenters, Matt, connecting with all of you all. I would like to go and visit some other parts of Costa Rica.
Yeah.
So, because that was one of the suggestions that you all made. It's like, look around.
There's
don't rush.
microclimates. There's all kinds of,
Right.
it's a small country, but there's a lot of kind of diverse, like Central Valley. It's got the best, like Gracia, Tennis have the best kind of climate. And you got the beaches. Some are hot, some are this, some are rustic, some are popular, some are tourists, some are not.
See?
You got where I'm at, more by the big lake here, Lake Arenal. That's a different kind of area. So there's all kinds of. Now okay, wait, let's go back. You went to Tamarind. Anywhere else?
And Guanacaste.
Okay, the Guanacaste area. Okay.
Right.
So I'm saying the way you're talking to me, it sounds like you're positive about Costa Rica.
I am positive about Costa Rica, but what I wouldn't mind if you said, hey, would you want the relocation retreat here next time? I was like, well, if there's another part of the island, if there's another part of Costa Rica that you all inhabiting in, so that we could go and see a different part of Costa
You're going to
Rica.
get beat up for saying island.
Sorry, now.
You're going to get beat up. I once made a joke that Costa Rica's on an island, and somebody thought I was
You weren't supposed to
somebody
hear
thought
that.
I was serious, and they go, you lived there this long, and you still think it's an island?
Yeah, you weren't supposed to hear that.
That's all right. What else? Oh, what do you think we talked about it earlier at the end there, but what kind of maybe some constructive feedback besides the lobster tail, Brenda? Don't bring that up again.
Okay.
We talked about the lobster
Can I
tail.
talk about the crab leg?
Well, I do like seafood too, so maybe we should. So what else? Can you think of anything that you kind of like, well, I really liked it, but if you maybe did this one little thing, it might be a little better for other people, or?
Outside of the food, honestly,
Why do you keep going back to the food?
Because I'm a food connoisseur.
I don't know if this video is going to go live. I don't think it's going to make it.
No.
Like
Okay, so let me not take anything away from the food. I don't want to take anything away from the food. I just had my preferences of what I wanted. So there was nothing wrong. I ate every day. So the food was great. The food was great. I ain't gonna say the L word. I won't say the L word. But the food was great. I enjoyed it.
But as far as feedback, you're pretty good. I mean, because I want to be clear. It's not like everything's perfect. Sometimes the transport might be late. Maybe your shower didn't drain as good as it could have, or something. So there's always little things that people might. And I'm glad you're not bringing up any kind of little pettier things. But if you have any something that you go, well, I think if you change this thing, it could be better. But you can't think of anything. I like that too, because that means we're on our way of making it good.
Oh, one thing, probably. Well, no, I can't even say communication, because I think the communication was great. I just think we just had one little part
little hiccup.
Yeah, just one little hiccup. So it's not really even honestly worth mentioning, because there was so many good things that was going on. It was a lot of information. It was a lot of moving parts. So,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it was good.
All right, Brenda, thanks for talking to us, taking time. I appreciate it. I think what we've learned today is Brenda doesn't like the the octopus. Oh, she's a little bougie with the lobster tail, and that's what I learned today. Anyway, guys, I'm Michael. I want to thank Brenda Trouble, CostaRicaNow.com. Hey, guys, things are going to pop up. If you're thinking about living or traveling anywhere, always do your homework and research. And if it's Costa Rica,
Pura vida.
I'm going to put our videos up against anyway. That's right.
Pura vida.
You got the sloth and everything. Ciao, guys.